Hey there, vinyl community. It's me, Gary, and this is Physical Format Rock and Roll. Thank you so much for tuning in. I thought I would film outside my backyard again. I'm just sitting out here enjoying a energy drink, and it was nice and quiet. But then when I went and got the camera out, all of a sudden this road just cars up and down it for whatever reason. Normally that doesn't happen. Anyway, hey, we're here for a reason, and it's not to say a bunch of stupid stuff. Well, that's always, you're going to get that when you tune into my channel. But this is a contest entry for All the World's a Stage, and we are merely players. This, of course, is the channel of my good friend, Steve Cyborg. Now, Steve is not actually called Steve Cyborg. That's just what I call him. And I only call him that behind his back, not to his face. So this will probably be, if he watches this, this will be the first time that he knows that. Cheers to you, Steve Cyborg. So he's having a contest to celebrate the fact that he is turning 65. He doesn't look like it either. He looks like a handsome young man. So he's turning 65, and so this contest centers around the year 1965, because he didn't want to do the actual year he was born, which I believe is 56, right? Yeah. Because he figured not a whole lot of people are going to have stuff from that far back. It's hard enough with 65. So first he said, how about you show one of your favorite albums from that year, 1965. So I am going with Out of Our Heads by the Rolling Stones. That's from 1965. I've got it on the red London label, which means it's a mono recording, which is the way you want these albums that were recorded in this time period. This, of course, has a little song on there called I Can't Get No Satisfaction, but I've tried, and I've tried, and I've tried. You might have heard of it. But it also has one of my favorite Stone songs, Play With Fire. Love that song. So that's the album. Then he said, pick one of your favorite songs from that year. So I am going with Tell Me What I've Done by Howlin' Wolf, the late, great Howlin' Wolf. That comes off of the Real Folk Blues album that was released that year. Now I realized that album had songs from 1956 through 1965, so there's the tie-in. But the last couple songs on that album, I believe, were recorded in 65. And this particular song not only has Hubert Sumlin, who was his guitar player during that time, but it also has a young Buddy Guy. Both of those gentlemen are on that song. So you got those two guys and Howlin' Wolf, come on. That's why I'm picking that song on there. And then he said events. Pick an event or a couple events from that year that were important. Well, I don't know if there's anything more important than what Martin Luther King was doing, leading the marches down in Alabama for equality, peace, the civil rights marches, the civil rights movement that he was leading at that time. Probably, I can't really think of anything more important than that was going on during that time. A very brave individual who only wanted what we all want. Well, evidently not all of us, but most of us, what we want, and that's, peace and love for everybody, regardless, skin color, whatever. We're all one big family on this world. And then movie-wise, you had Thunderball, James Bond, right? That's the great Sean Connery in those movies back then, all those James Bond movies that he was making. So that was a good one. And as far as other events that happened in 1965, I guess that would be a special event to a few people, right? I don't know. It was to me, obviously. And that's my entry into Steve's contest for All the World's a Stage. And listen, I've known Steve since before he had the channel, and I've known for quite a while that he's very knowledgeable about music. He's seen a lot of great concerts back in the day, and you know, he's still going to concerts and stuff. He knows a lot, and he's got a really good channel. So if you haven't been over there, by all means, please go check it out and hit that subscribe button. Let's get him over 100 subscriptions. I mean, he's got a great channel, and he's a really great guy. I like Steve a lot. So, Steve, good luck. And for all the rest of you, thank you so much for tuning in. And until the next time, my friends, I will see you down the road.